Today I'm going to show you how to find profitable wallets, how to copy them, and see if they're even worth tracking. First, you're gonna have to download Twitter because that's where all the sauce is. The tools I use to find and track wallets are Twitter, DexScreener, SolScan, Cielo Finance, and a Telegram tracking bot. I will show you two methods of tracking wallets. Number one, finding influencer wallets on Twitter, and two, DexScreener top trader wallets. So I'm sure many of you guys are already using Twitter, but I would recommend downloading it if you are not using it currently, because most of the cooks I find are on Twitter. So, getting that out of the way, how do you find influencer wallets? So, on Twitter many people tend to post their P&Ls, just like Mr. Punk did right here. So, if you want to find someone's wallet, when you have this data right here, it's pretty easy to find it. It might take some time, but the method and the process is pretty simple. So, how do you find this wallet? First, we know that the name of the coin is Dolan. We know that Mr. Punk has bought a total of $11.7 thousand. By the way, before I continue, this is not a promotion or anything. I don't personally know Mr. Punk. I'm just using this for educational purposes only. First thing is you need to find the coin. So after finding the coin, you look for the initial buys and profits that Mr. Punk is currently in. So this was posted 3 minutes ago, so we know that the current price is very accurate of compared to Mr. Punk's P&L. So we know that he has a total profit of around $260,000, which would equal to around 410,000 Dolan. So what we're gonna do is go to holders, and we're gonna look for this amount of supply approximately, of course. Now, another way to do this instead of scrolling through DexScreener, which I prefer doing personally, is going to SolScan. So when you're at SolScan, you go to Ducky's initial address, SPL token address, and you go to holders. So what we're going to look for here is this amount right here, $260,000 approximately. So let's say between $250,000 and $265,000, because meme coins fluctuate a lot. So you go to holders and you scroll until you see an amount close to the one we're looking for. So right here, the amount we're looking for is around 260,000. So this guy right here might be him. 252,000, 257, 261, 261, 276. I don't think it's 278, that's too high. The price hasn't moved that much. It's between these four wallets probably, right? So how do we know exactly which wallet is his? So what I do is I open all of these wallets in new tabs, and I copy their wallet address and I paste it into DexScreener. This way I can see the amount that this guy has bought and the amount that this guy currently holds. So this person has bought 13.4k of this token, and Mr. Punk has bought 12,000, so this is not him. We go to the next one. This guy has bought on Pump Fund probably, which means this is not him as well. We go to the next one. Now this guy has bought $11.7 thousand, and Mr. Punk has bought $11.7 thousand. So this is probably him. Not probably, but this is him. This is probably, yeah, it's not even a fresh wallet. This is the wallet that Mr. Punk uses on a daily basis to trade. So how do you know that this is him for certain? Is because of the P&L and the unrealized profits and the initial amount bought. So we have a $269,000 unrealized profits, 0 sold, and Mr. Punk has 0 sold, the same amount, and a P&L of unrealized profits of 260k. Now, how do you see if this wallet has had profitable trades besides this one. Mr. Punk, in the past 30 days, he has made $66,000 and he has an unrealized P&L of $250,000. So in translation, he's made over $300,000 in the past 30 days with a win rate of almost 50%, which is fairly high for meme coins. So this wallet is probably worth tracking because he has a pretty high win rate. He has a very high P&L, so you can add him to your wallet tracker list. If you do not have the funds to pay for a wallet tracker like Cielo Finance, I recommend using a Telegram bot called Ray. Ray Gold is a wallet that you can use completely for free, and I've used this wallet for a couple months now, and what you can do is just click add and paste the wallet that you want to track and name it Mr. Punk, for example. Now, method number 2 is text screener top traders. What I do is I go to a trending token and I go to top traders and I look at their P&Ls. So let's take this guy for example. He has bought $155 worth of this token, which is 12.8 million, and he has sold 12.4 for a total P&L of $14.5 thousand. So he has been pretty profitable. So people that buy this early and sell this late, they are usually people that have insider information or some sort of information that the general market does not have. So what I do is I always check this wallet if it is fresh. So this wallet is pretty new, but it is 7 days old, which means that it has other buys and it will probably have other buys that might be profitable. So what I do is I always check the P&L of this token. So this guy has made $22,000 in the past 30 days with a 45% win rate on 130 tokens, which is pretty high. So he found Pochita early, he invested $77, he made $720 on Pochita. He invested $76 in this token, made $815. So he's been investing very small amounts into tokens and making massive gains. And now this is the first time I'm seeing this wallet and I like how it looks. I like the amount of buys it has and the amount of percentage gains it has. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to add it on my list, and I call this my watch list. So what I will do now is I will just watch this token and I will watch how he interacts with the blockchain, how he interacts with the tokens, because it seems that he buys pretty early, very early, and he holds until the token pumps. So when he loses basically everything, or he makes a 10x gain, which is worth it if you have a win rate that's over 40%. And in the case of this guy, he does have a win rate over 40% and he's very profitable. So I would add this wallet to my watch list. I will track it and see how he interacts with the tokens. So those are my two methods I use to find and track wallets and insiders as well as influencers. If you guys found that helpful, let me know in the comments below. It would really help me out if you leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys want my early calls on the coins that I personally buy, this is my free Telegram. I will leave the link in the comments or description below, somewhere there. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon.